Hi folks, and we're live. This is Bella. She is my Pomeranian. She's 5 years old. Look at her, isn't she gorgeous? She sees something outside. Well, we took her for her annual exam and they asked us, they said, for the heart rhythm test and the stool test and everything like that. And they said, if you want to have the blood work run, it's $35 more for, we're running a special for a full panel that includes a urine. We're like, wow, $35, what the heck? So, I mean, she's very healthy. She eats all the time. She's not overweight. She's 5 pounds. And she runs around like a baby. Well, guess what? Her liver enzymes came back elevated. The normal is, I'm reading the paper right here. The normal is between 12 to 180, the ALT, that's the liver enzymes, and hers came back 182. Well, we freaked out. So I called the vet and I did research. Well, they said they're going to repeat them in 3 months. They did the urine to check if everything's okay with the kidneys. The urine came back perfect. Her sugar was perfect, kidney function was perfect. It's just she had elevated liver. So I started doing research, found out that if you give a dog, she's a little dog, she's a tiny little dog, she's 5 pounds. She looks big here, but she's all fur, she's 5 pounds. If you give a dog too much protein in their diet, guess what? It can elevate their liver enzymes. So we went through. She has peanut butter chews. I give her half. I've showed you this in a video before. Peanut butter chew. It's like a pig's ear, but it's made out of peanut butter and a chew, so it's healthier. That was only, it was under like 13 grams of protein. So I said, well, that's okay. Her food, I wrote down the grams of the protein of her food. I mixed the two foods. That's another video I'll attach at the end. And I found out this holistic chicken, holistic, it's square, chicken treat, had 38 grams of protein. And my husband, I said, how many treats did you give her that day she had her blood test? He said 5. She was such a good girl. Yes, you were. You were such a good girl. I said 5. Oh my goodness. And we give her this other one with venison and another one with salmon, and they're only like 13 grams. So we took the 2 bags. I had 2 new bags of the chicken one, the holistic chicken, back to the grocery store, not grocery store, to the pet store where we buy those pet supplies, and took them back. And my husband and I, it took us almost 2 hours. We went down every single aisle. Yes, we did. Look at her. She's so sweet. We went down every single aisle in the pet store, in the pet food store, to look and comparing how much protein was in each bag of dog food. And come to find out, Science Diet or Science Hill, whatever it's called, that was the less protein. But the one brand I have been feeding since I had my old Pom, the one that lived to 17 and a half years old, with the lamb, Nutro, with the lamb and the brown rice, that had 20, and that was the least amount of protein of all the dog foods, every single aisle. And I thought, oh my goodness gracious, I was feeding that to my other dog, Precious, my old dog, from the time I got her as a baby. Can you believe it? And here that had the lowest protein. And the one now that I started giving this one, it was like the superfoods, that was 21 or 23 grams of protein. So we just kept the 2 foods. We traded in the ones that were 38 grams of protein. We traded that in and we brought it back, traded it in. I said I would like a credit for it, return it. And I found some that had 9. My husband's like, well, we don't need to give her any treats anymore. But you can't just do that to her because she's such a nice girl. But we cut her back to only like 2 or 3 a day. And I got her some that were 9 grams. So she gets like 2 a day of the 9 grams and then 1 of either the salmon or the venison of the 13 grams, and she just gets her food. Well, I did more research and I found out that if you give your pet, I'm going to show you this. This is the milk thistle, and milk thistle, they said can work wonders, and it can clean up your dog's liver. It's herbal, you know, it's from a plant-based, I should say. And I ordered this online. I ordered it at Amazon, and I'll put a link at the end if you want. And this is milk thistle, and it's for dogs and cats. See it? Milk thistle. And it's the vet told me to, she said it's easier to get, she says, oh yeah, I've heard of that, that works, you know, you can try it. But she said, be very careful, look for side effects. So we started it today, and we just did, because she's only 5 pounds, you just do the 0.25, and the very bottom of the dropper. I can open it for you if you want to show you. And that's for every 5 pounds. And you shake it, they told you to shake it before, look at, she wants to have it because it's got bacon taste in it. But she's already had it today. But see the little dropper, how it tells it on the bottom? Oops, I'm dripping all over. See how it says it? It's marked. So the little bottom marker right there was what for her weight. Oh, she loves it. But you already had it today. But they said you have to be very careful. The side effects are bloating, just like people. Bloating, diarrhea, a little bit of nausea, because it's plant-based, yes, and it might give her indigestion, but I've been watching her, I stayed home with her all day today, she's doing really, really good. So we're gonna see if this works for her, and like I said, you gotta be so, and then they said, well, she could have got into something, and it could have upset her. Well, yesterday, the day before yesterday, the days run together, in her stool, there was some roping, and I couldn't figure out. I said, how did she get into rope? And here, she had chewed on some of my blanket. I have a whole cotton, it's all 100% cotton. I have 100% cotton on my blanket on my bed that I throw on at nighttime if I get a little chilly. And it looked like she had chewed some of the cotton. I looked everywhere. I said, what is this from? What is this from? And she must have chewed up and swallowed it, some of the cotton fiber, like roping, because it's whole cotton. And so, I don't know, maybe that could have been what was stuck inside her, because for 2 times, her stool, 2 different days, had this rope in it. So I thought, because they said if she could have got into something, that also could have thrown her liver enzymes up. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted how it goes. And I'll put the link for the milk thistle, but it's really scary. And I would greatly, my husband said, I hate to say this, but I think we saved her life by catching it early. And we had no idea. I watch these dogs. Here I bought the holistic chicken with the everything healthy inside it. And here, even the vet, when I told her, she says, oh, 38 grams of protein, that's a lot of protein. But then when my husband and I were going up and down the aisles, there are some, you need to give more protein for your dog. So maybe that was one of the ones that's a lot of protein. But anyway, I will keep you posted. And if anybody has any comments that work for them, for their little dogs, she is a purebred. I forgot to tell you what kind of dog she is. She is a purebred. She is a Pomeranian. She is the little one. She's not a teacup because she's, you know, she's not that little. But she's a small Pomeranian where she's only 5 pounds. And she is purebred. So I don't know if that, you know, if this breed is common with the liver. But I'm just hoping it's that number one, it was too much with the protein with those treats. Number 2, and plus my husband gave her 5 times 35 grams, goodness gracious, for a 5-pound dog. Or number two, she ate the the blanket and it was stuck in her and her body was trying to digest, get rid of it. So I'm hoping, yes, she's such a nice girl. I'm hoping that was it. But they say this milk thistle, it'll clean out the liver, so that's what we're hoping for. I'll keep you posted. They said to recheck it again in 3 months. I'm telling you, since I got rid of those other treats, she has been eating like crazy her dog food, probably because she's hungry. And number two, running around like a knucklehead, where before she just like laid around. So maybe we were toxing, she was not feeling well. I don't know, but I will keep you posted and I'll let you know in 3 months, and I would appreciate all the comments below. Thank you very much, and please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Bye-bye.